The Usual Words Podshow, live stream Monday, Mighty Moolah,
King Dukes.
man, back for another Monday, man, another
For sure.
episode,
For sure.
live stream Monday, man. Let's give it up. We got King Duke back.
I'm back in full effect. Back in full effect. Thank
So glad to have you back, bro.
you. What's going on?
I tried to do my part and hold down the.
And y'all did good last week, man. Y'all made me jealous a little bit.
Hey, bro. All I did was give the stop picks you gave me, man. Just follow the script, bro.
Y'all made me jealous last week, bro.
Yeah, right. How'd you manage, man? You survived?
Yeah. Them grandbabies, boy, they love to see each other come. But boy,
They go
they go ham every time they together.
What's the
Every
age difference?
time. Nah, it ain't even a year. It's a year. My granddaughter is 6 and my grandson is 5.
But they cousins, right? Or they siblings?
Yeah, nah, they're cousins. Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's how I go.
yeah,
You get to be around your cousin. It's just
yeah. But I told them, I said they're gonna need to stop fighting each other because when they get a little older, that they all they got. Like they.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, you fight as kids. You know what I'm saying? I had, man, me and my cousin on my dad's side, man, our grandma used to chase us around the house, man. Shout out to Grandma Beauty, man, rest in heaven.
Yeah.
God bless her soul, man. She used to, my grandma Beauty looked like she couldn't move like that. I mean, she didn't look like she was just older.
Mm-hmm.
I think back at it, it's like she was only probably about like early 60s. Yeah, but about it, like they seem old back then. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
a little
JR and Chris used to terrorize me, man. I used to hate seeing them coming because they used to tear my toys up. I remember JR one day, I had a what is it, Knight Rider car.
Ooh.
And it was on a picnic table. He just done rolled the thing off of the picnic table to the dang on ground. I said, man, why you but every time they came around, they tore all my toys. I had the Voltron stuff.
Oh, yeah, good toys. And they were tearing them up.
They were tearing them up, bro. And to this day, I still got a little resentment in my heart to them for they tearing my toys up, man.
Sound like you didn't forget it, bro.
I did.
Those things hard to forget.
I'm big. I'm big enough to get them now, though. So they know what it is now.
You be petty now. Don't let me get started on the little brothers. We already know how. I had all kind of good toys till Joey showed up. Man, racetracks tore up.
Yeah, because your brother and my brother about the same age difference, ain't it?
About 7 years.
Yeah.
Man, he showed up. I was like, this little nigga thing, he gonna put my stuff all rough, bro. What you doing?
Yeah.
He don't know, man. He ain't know the rules. He changed all the rules, man. My parents was soft on them and all that, bro.
I don't remember having toys by the time my brother. I guess I must have gave him all my toys because I don't even remember.
I'm saying gave or they was I just had whether I was playing with them or not. Tearing them up. It was one of them households, like it ain't like we had a bunch of toys where, you know what I mean, where we could just be like, oh, them yours, these mine. We didn't have all that. It was like you gotta share let them play with the toys. God,
I know me and my brother used to share a room now. I do know that. And I'm talking about what up, Big Var? I'm talking about all the way till I left the house. Me and him shared a room. So I'm 20 something years old with a twin bed.
And I plan on, I don't care how big the crib is. I plan on I told the girl until they maybe until they start like don't know. Even when they start like they cycles and stuff like that and all that stuff. Like I still feel like, look, y'all gonna room together. So that way I can lock y'all both in one area.
But what's the age difference between them?
Uh, almost like 18 months.
Yeah, so they gonna be like that. They gonna be like that.
Yeah,
Bro.
they 9 and 7 right now, but Nugget, my youngest, should be 8. New Year's Eve, that's her birthday, and then my oldest one should be double digits, man. Preteen, 10.
I
Next
just heard him, man. She sound like she mature and growing up, man. She's just.
come out, dog. Shut the hell up, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's coming though. That's what I'm saying. I can't. Hey.
Moving on, man. Moving on.
Hey,
I know.
Mine grown. Wait till you know what I'm saying. It's coming, bro. It's
Believe me,
coming.
I'm be reaching out to you and far and all my resources, all my homies who got resources, who got that information and serve as a resource for me, man. That have daughters, man, and I mean my brother-in-law is a great resource. I watched my niece, grow up.
It was a good thing to hang out with Darren. I ain't hung out with Darren in a minute. He's still cool as a fan, boy.
Bro, that's
Still cool as a fan.
the OG, bro. I swear he related to everybody in Spartanburg, man.
he knew everybody came through that door, didn't he?
Everybody, bro. Everybody know that. Smoke.
Cool as a fan, bro. When I get older, I want to be that cool too.
That's what I used to say. I still do, man. I always said there were two people I kind of wanted to be. And shout out to my pops, man. There's a lot of things that I definitely gleaned from my dad, man, of course. But there were, how you don't really appreciate the coolness of your parents like that or whatever the certain things they got. But man, I got an uncle who he just had a birthday and he was like, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, or be like Daryl, because them were kind of like Daryl's my big brother, man. Like I ain't never had
for sure.
So he was that for me. Because I mean, him and Keisha together, damn near forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was together when we was young. Cause I remember coming over to your crib playing basketball, and then we end up riding out with him. So we was still what, maybe
Middle
11th,
school,
12th grade, something like that. High school, middle school, high school, something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Shout out to Spartanburg, man. Speaking of Spartanburg, man, did you hear about resource officer we grew up with, Jay Van, man? He passed.
Yeah, he passed. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He boy, that was a cool. Jay Van was a cool dude. Was he always our resource officer, or did he come in like
nobody else? I don't remember nobody else since from getting to dorm in 9th grade to graduation. I don't remember any other resource officer. I think there was a white resource officer.
I do. That's what I'm saying. I remember. I think that's why I was asking that, because I think we had a white resource officer first, and then he came.
Yeah.
If anybody, I don't know, I can't see who all. Anybody that graduated with us, man, that went all the way through. Was Jay Van the resource officer all the way from 9th to 12th, or did we have somebody before that? Because I think we did.
I know we had another. I know there was another one, but I don't know like that. And maybe he was like, I got to get the hell up out of here. I don't know. He was like, I got to get the hell out.
Hey, bro, we were something else though, especially that ride, all of that, bro. We had
So this is your worst Podshow live stream Monday. Mighty Moolah, King Dukes, man, back in the building. We went to high school together, and this was before Columbine type stuff. Mm-hmm. Columbine happened the year after we graduated high school, 99. That was like the first like mass shooting that we, you know what I mean? And it somehow, man, it was like a stick of dynamite, and it's like it started this freaking trend or whatever. Sadly, man. But we had that race riot, bro. You know what was crazy? You know what was so crazy about that day? We skipped lunch. Me, I don't want to put everybody people's name. I mean, hell, we ain't like we in high school no more, but still, I don't remember. There was a few of us, man, but I remember coming back. It wasn't Billy. It was some other white cat that I used to hang. I can't think his name, man, but we was in the white dude that I was cool with used to let me take his car, and we used to drive his car around, whatever. And we was coming back to school after lunch, and the riot started like at lunch with second lunch like that or whatever. And I mean, we came in, and as soon as the police, like you could tell like there was something that's going on because we saw people kind of like congregated out or whatever. Man, we walked up in the school, and it was like mayhem, bro. And it's like it went from there. Then it just escalated to. I don't even know how I really started for real or none of that, because,
bro, like I don't know how it happened, but me and you remember Ty Woodruff?
Yeah.
We actually.
Y'all were the ones who started it.
Nah, we didn't start it. Well, no. Let me give you the story. So,
hey, breaking news.
So me and Ty, we are walking out of lunch, right? So the fights and the race stuff was already happening. Like it was already happening. So we was walking out of lunch, right? And we were just walking out. We ain't know nothing what was going on. We just walking out. And Miss Carty, you remember Miss Carty?
I remember Miss Carty.
She said, so it was police. We walking out, and the police was right there. She said, grab him and him. And we were just walking out. And so the police grabbed me and grabbed Ty, right?
Wasn't having
so this is
Ty wasn't having it when he went.
Right. So this is when So this is what escalated it, because so when the police grabbed Ty came across with his right on his back shoulder like that. Bow, and knocked the police. And so the police fell back like this with him. So that's when, do y'all remember when they was stumping the police?
Yes, I do.
So that's what happened. So while they was stumping the police and the police was holding Ty, the one that had me, the one that had me, he let me go over there to help him. So I just slid on through the crowd. You remember we used to wear them lumberjack jackets.
Yeah.
That button up. So I had that. I took mine off and handed it to JR, my cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, keep that, cause blah blah whatever. So that's when Todd, he had to go away for a while. He went to
the alternative
Jubilee. For that. For a minute. Yeah, he went down the road for a minute. So I don't know how the race stuff started, but about the police stuff, I know how that, because we were just, bro, like I'm saying, we were just walking out of school, walking out the lunchroom, and Miss Carty, I don't know if she just had it out for us, and she just wanted to throw us in the mix because of who she was and all that, but
like that's what all y'all dudes looking like. No, I do know. I don't know about, because there was white dudes that of course, man. Dorman was like, ain't near 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a predominantly white school per se. But it was, it was compared to like I don't know, because because Smart High was like wasn't a predominantly black school either. You know what I mean? Like it was the thing of the race thing was that I saw, and I don't know who threw it, but somebody hit this white boy in the head with a soda can, like a full soda can. I remember him being like, "What the fuck, man?" He turned around and did all that, man. It's like he stopped the bat signal for all the other little Yeah, dude. Who?
I ain't gonna hold you though. They got they
They had
whooped
to
that. They got their whooped that day.
what?
They them white boys got their
Oh,
whooped that day.
one that I know. He had some squabble, but he wore it at the end. I mean, he wore it by the
Hey,
you know.
they got whooped that day, bro. I ain't, but like I said, I
They
don't
was
know what happened.
bro.
Huh?
We had by the time we showed up, man, it was like we just walked right on into the mix. I remember seeing J Van, and then all the other and it was like right there in the middle little area outside, between the basketball courts and all that.
In the building, yeah.
Come on, bro.
But it was It was in It was in pockets too because it was happening right there. Then it happened over there. The way
Lunch.
the lunchroom was made.
Mhm.
Remember, it was a little grassy area. If you come out the lunchroom, there's a little grassy area right there. It was right there,
Yep.
bro. It was they yeah.
They
It
had
was a
a little snack shack where you could buy like a little chicken sandwich, whatever, like outside
mhm.
and not going.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
was all there. Yeah.
and then yeah, man, it's wild times, man. And I remember thinking, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is wild. Like you were getting amped up, but I remember seeing J Van. Like, man, here's the thing about J Van, man. There were several times J Van could have hemmed me up. I
hmm
mean, I know particularly, man. Like I wasn't the most, I was a knucklehead for a little bit, and but J Van, man, anytime I interacted with him, I just remember him being like, pretty much like, like, hey, what you doing? You know how you talk. Where you going? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I remember somebody dropping a whole sack in front of him, and he picked it up. He said, you dropped your note. Ain't and said, I think he told him, like, go ahead, just go on. I mean, he kept it, but it was like one of the things, man. He wasn't trying. He was literally he was a good man. He was a good man from I never had any issues with Jay, but Jay Van looked out. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
was
man. I've never J Van always been, whenever I saw him, I speak to him, dap him up,
yep.
and like when you growing up, when
You
you're
remember
growing up,
even when we
huh?
got up, like, I
Yeah,
remember
he remember you. Yeah, like we went back to football games and stuff like that. Yeah. Yo, you seen him out? He remember you for real. Yes, sir. Yeah, he did, man. He was a cool dude, man. So rest in peace, Mr. J Van King. I didn't even know his last name was King, but rest in peace, bro.
something.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, game, man. Rest in power, dog. So shout out, man. The Usual Words Podshow live stream Monday. It is Mighty Moolah, King Dukes, man. We in the building. Let's get into these stock picks, bro.
Bro, I did something easy that everybody probably should have in their portfolio today. I did that just for these purposes only. I did FedEx and UPS. So that's easy, man. Y'all should have FedEx and UPS as your long term investments in your portfolio anyway. So FedEx, the ticker symbol is FDX. They opened at 238 today. The 52-week high, listen to this, the 52-week high is $308.53. So you got some room to grow. And also they pay a dividend too. So that's the reason why they should be, your long term and your long term pile for your portfolio. They pay a dividend of $2.38. Um, UPS is not as high, but again, they still have shown longevity over the years. The ticker symbol is that UPS. They opened today at 86.65. They got a great 52-week high too. And they got some great room to move up. The 52-week high is 145.01. And the crazy thing about UPS, their dividend actually is higher than FedEx, and it's 7.58, $7.58 or 7.58%. So those are two that you really should, along with Lowe's and Home Depot. FedEx and UPS should be, your long term stock picks, man. Again, it's FedEx, FDX, and UPS, UPS.
For sure, for sure. Those are solid.
Yeah, man. Like, like I said, one day we'll talk about, how you want to set your portfolio up. I was talking to somebody the other day about transferring their 401k, rolling it over to an IRA and doing, like a self-directed IRA, either a Roth or dang, I just drew a blank, but a Roth or either, I can't even think the name right. I drew a blank, but it's either pre-taxed or after tax. It's Roth, and
Roth
it's not
and
self-directed. It's Roth and
traditional.
huh?
The traditional.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So what you want to do is, if you're doing a IRA and if it's self-directed, you want to have, some solid, great dividend paying stocks in that portfolio, because most of the time your IRA or your 401k is going to be your retirement. So you want to have something that's going to be in there for the longevity. So those two, plus Home Depot, Lowe's, solid company that's been around ever since you was a child. You know what I mean? And still seem like they not going in, because it's been a lot of businesses that you've seen that had that kind of have fell to the wayside. But if you notice, Home Depot, Lowe's, FedEx, UPS, they still, you know what I'm saying? They
Stable.
still there. Even with the prevalence of Amazon, FedEx and UPS still holding on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, they've had less like rockiness than the USPS. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like people have used as far as the US Postal Service, man. But appreciate the stop picks, bro. I agree, man. It's one of them solid things that solid investments that you definitely wanna have. Um, if you can get some shares in. Um,
And again, it don't have to be a lot, man. You can start with purchasing one. I think me and you put in the group about a company, and I told you ain't got to buy a lot. Just go ahead and just jump in. I can't remember what company you were looking at, but
was I was telling you because I bought some that morning
okay,
when the market opened.
yeah.
Uh,
And the thing about it is, when you getting started, you don't have to, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna get bit by the bug. So if you purchase one,
yep.
your
You're gonna
your 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 reflex is gonna be, nah, I can't just do one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's not like a tattoo. You can't just do, once you get one tat, and you like, bruh, I can't just do
it
one.
can get addictive, bro. It can get addictive.
Right, right,
Absolutely.
right, right, right.
Gateway thing, man. And
Mhm.
I think we talked about that last live stream Monday. Well, the time before, um, 2 weeks ago, where we talking about how do you start investing? You start. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
for sure.
you start investing. You start. You whether it's $10 or $20 or something, man. Don't be and here's the thing, don't try to compare where somebody else is at investing wise to where you at, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It goes with not only just investment. We was talking offline before the show about how I've been having to deal with that with it ain't got nothing to do with investing. Just you know what I mean? As a
Mm-hmm.
we can get caught up in that stuff, bro. Like saying, oh well, man, they doing this, whatever. Let me see what I can do. And you already, especially if you already a motivated and ambitious person, ambitious man, and you got drive, man. Like just keep at it, bro.
Yeah, we talked about that before. I believe God gave. each and every person their own lane. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm looking to the right or left at whoever's lane that's outside of my lane, I can't really focus on how to get to where I need to go in my lane. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, it takes focus and tenacity to be able to get where you need to go in your lane. And at the end of the day, I think we spoke about this. We might have done this one on the in studio. When I compare myself to others, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably selling myself short of what God really want me to how God want me to elevate. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like because at the end of the day, not saying that whatever somebody else is doing is not grand, but God has a level of success for each and every person that understands and that's going to be able to steward that level of success. You get what I'm saying? And so he going to hand it to you if you're able to steward it, right? But
Yeah.
at times it might seem like, you know, it takes longer to get there than other people, but at the end of the day, you know, the longer it take, the more preparation you can put into it to be able to maintain it, grow it, and then pass it along, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, we talked about 2 weeks ago about generational wealth. At the end of the day, my brother and sister, we're talking about doing some things for some family stuff. And I told them, I was like, some of the assets that I have right now, I'm probably not even gonna be able to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the forerunner of those assets, right?
Mm.
I just give you an example. Now, I'm not trying to put my business out there like that, but I have a piece of property that I don't even know where it's at. I bought it. I don't even know where it's I don't even know where it's at.
You told
And
I think you told
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, maybe one day I'll figure it out, go get a survey, find it out, whatever. But I'm like, my babies know, where the deeds to my properties are. You know what I'm saying? And whenever it's time for me to pass away or whatever, they have assets. I made it a point. I have 3 children, and then now I have 3 grandchildren. I made it a point to at least get each one of them at least one piece of property. So I'm not a millionaire, but at the end of the day, I did that so that they can at least have something to what's the word I'm looking for?
that's
To
value,
leverage. To
asset.
leverage.
Yeah, they got some
Yeah.
asset. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I said, me and my brother and sister were talking, and I was like, look, even if we purchase, whatever we were talking about purchasing, even if we don't see it, we got, Sean got a son, Mila got two, I got three, and then we passing it down from them to the grandchildren to, like, it's never going it's never gonna stop. It's always going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we talked about the insurance, it's like, okay, if your insurance policy is a mil plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your children gonna be a millionaire. I mean, yes, you might have to pass in order to do it, but you know what I'm saying? You lived your life.
We gotta pay.
It's-
And listen, man.
right.
Listen, that's part of you know this human existence, man.
Hmm.
You born and you die. You know what I
Right.
mean? We're working out we're living in the dash. You know what I'm saying? You heard that before. You know what I'm saying? The year you were born, the dash, and then when you transition, when you die and you go to hopefully, you know what I mean. Hopefully, if you a believer, you know what I'm saying. You go to heaven and you live out life eternally. But but this here, like all the things that we are concerned about now are earthly things, are life things. And if you're, I don't think you're a man worth his salt if it doesn't even concern you. If it's not that you got to have like what you said, you might not be a man that's able to have like properties for all your children right now, but you got a piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, or you got some investment, or you have a good life insurance policy. You know what I mean, or a couple. You know what I'm saying? And
But and also, even if you do have a piece of land, you can give those children the knowledge to be able to leverage that land to make more. You get what I'm saying? Collateral and credit and you know what I'm saying? All of that, bro. Like that's
teaching
what
while you're alive, teaching them while you're alive.
for
That's why
sure.
I'm to glean from somebody like you because it's like I get this knowledge to be able to. When my girls are old enough to understand now, and I teach them certain things now. But when they get old, understand now, when they start making money, they're on their own, and they understand that while I'm alive, they can be. Oh well, let's see what we're gonna do with that land, Dad. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Or I was thinking about this, or let's if it's not already developed, or we want to buy this other thing. How do we go about? That's the type of thing that we want to make sure that our kids have kind of more of an understanding of. Because I mean, I'm sure my parents looking back now, that's something that they wish they would have probably been able to do more of, or give me more understanding, but they didn't know. They didn't really know. I mean, but my grandparents, they knew about land and stuff like that. It's like that baby boomer generation, though. They were all about work and get you a degree and get you go to college and get it and a lot of will learning trades too, which is I think is honestly, I mean, I'm not pushing college on my girls. I push education,
Hmm.
being educated, but I'm not necessarily pushing specifically like going to college. And they absolutely know exactly what they want to do, and it's one of those career fields where they need that type of education. They need that type of learning environment to be able to be successful in the career that they want to choose. But that could be just creating a bill. I mean, thankfully for my children, it won't be. Thank God, because I've done the work and I have some um, just resource that will allow them that will make it a lot easier for them financially to go to
Man,
college.
I need you to put me on your wheel, bro. Because I know you worth a few million. Let me put me on there.
Hey,
I got
bro. Hey, bro. I'm shoot. I have a living will, but I feel like
you.
you
Put me
might.
on there.
It's time we out, man. You might try to get me some drugs.
push you out, push you out in front. We walking on the sidewalk. So,
Hey, am I brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Don't sugar heal me, dog. Don't do jack shit in me, dog.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna do you like
Nah,
that.
I know you
I
will,
ain't,
dog.
I ain't gonna do you
You
like
funny me, dog.
that. I ain't gonna do you like that, broski.
A skeezer.
but
Hey,
yeah, it's very important, man. That you have something that you can lead to your children, man. Like you said, the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's three generations. That ain't even counting, siblings and and nieces and
yeah,
nephews and
not even talking mom. Yeah, not even nieces.
I mean just your last name, your lineage. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody that has that Muzan or that Duke's blood running through them. And
Or
you
having girls. It's like they get married. Their their husband's family.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that has that blood running through them, I mean, even their husband's family, the children that they create, they're gonna be your grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, hell, their husbands, nephews, and nieces may be eat off that. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of lineage you want to. We have a desire to leave, man.
it's
And
funny. It's funny, man. That we've always been, I've always been that in that type of mindset, not even knowing it. Like my brother can tell you, you know, I don't know if it was for Christmas or I don't know if it was just for his birthday or whatever. I was like the first person, and I bought him a microphone. That was the first. That was the gift that I gave him, right?
Yeah.
And now, I mean, look at him. You know what I'm saying, on stage with hundreds of thousands of people. You know what I'm saying, like, or thousands of people. You know what I'm saying?
Who he is.
Um, to where it's it's crazy. Like I sometimes I tear up to be and just because I sit back and I just watch him. Like I'm like, I
Yeah.
always knew. You know what I'm saying? Because you even know he's always been this little silly, goofy, entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Class clown,
A
huh?
ham. A ham.
Right,
You know what I'm
right. And he was able to tap into that, man. And now, if y'all go follow my brother Ox Court Wars, it's a shameless
saying?
plug, but it's a plug anyway.
Nah,
Um
man, we don't do shame. Man, hey, man, that's shame right. Yeah.
I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying it's on me. Y'all follow them, man, and see that they do,
That's that's
yeah,
hometown.
yeah, they do things, man. And then
Watch
Joe, Joe
behind the stage
be on the stage, yeah, when they bring the artists to the campuses and stuff like that. That's huge.
practice and Mariah the Scientist and K Camp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's huge. They doing, yeah, that's huge. They do great, man. And another thing, that's another thing about when we talk about generational wealth, and when you talk about connecting to who you supposed to connecting to. When my brother married my sister-in-law, they became one of the most power couples ever. Like, I mean, they linked up like Voltron. Like, it was like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
I actually seen the transformation, or seen, again, I don't know why I keep going, to the word, but when it says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, you know what I'm saying? And finds favor in the eyes of the Lord. And that's the thing, like, his the favor of prosperity and gratefulness and everything, man. When you look at them two and look at how they moving, you can be like, that's what the word talking about right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what the word
absolutely.
talking about. But I don't know how we got on that, man. I thought you're supposed to be doing your sports picks so we can talk about the Panthers, how our Panthers getting ready
I got to, bro.
to.
Dude, and look, man, I just want to say, man, I like I said last week, man. When it was just me holding it down during the sports recap, man. Like I said last week, when it was just me holding it down,
You done said it again. Go ahead. You did your thing, bro. I was jealous, but go ahead.
appreciate it, man. But no, man, I said the Panthers have me back in the house. I'm back in the house. We ain't we working on reconciling. You know what I'm saying? I've always had love for them, but they were acting crazy. They went. They. I've been waiting for them to get their act together. And now I'm starting to unpack my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking out one bag is we still ain't in the same room or nothing like that, bro. But
Mhm.
I love them, man. A win is a win in the NFL, bro.
Sure.
I do not. I'm not one of the people when it comes to the NFL. When people like, oh, they playing a 0-5 team or 0-14. It's the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
These are the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So any given Sunday, bro, you know what I mean? Like these players go out there and I assume it's I get the benefit of the doubt that they all go out there trying to win. You know what I mean? Like this is a machine where winning is what drives the fan base, drives the income, drives the everything. And no teams who thinks any team go out there and just go out there and just go out there to lose? Now you may you watch the Dolphins play, you might think something. You might think that because they trash. I mean, Dolphins look terrible.
Yeah.
But they about to, I don't know if the coach gonna go. I know the coach would go before Tua will go.
Mm-hmm.
But to the Panthers, man, hey, again, shout out Carolina.
Yeah. We had talked about the game. I know. I said we was doing the Saints because they was coming on like the 9th. When they coming to huh?
They come to Charlotte.
Yeah, they come to Charlotte. But when they come to Atlanta,
the Panthers will be in Atlanta though. Let me see. I think it's the 15th. Hold on, man. Versus Atlanta. Okay, the next game is shoot. Oh man, hold on. But all I know is this, the Falcons, we beat the brakes off of them the first time.
Mm-hmm.
30-0. So
and the Falcons just lost again. Who they just played? They played
49ers ran all over, bro. And shout out to CMC, man. We miss you, boy. We miss you, man. Wish you was still in Carolina, man. But doing your thing in San Francisco, man. He wild last night, man, against that Falcons defense, who they were hyping up all before the game. They were hyping up the Falcons. That's why I don't want it. I want the Panthers to just stay under the radar.
Right.
Like, oh, the Panthers are the team. No, don't do that. Just let
us slide through.
Don't give us too many pats on the back because those niggas will go out there and lay a turd, boy. You do that. As soon as you expect for a game, you expect them to win. They'll go out there and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really am excited about the rest of the season now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need to try to get this game. It's the 16th. Yeah, the 16th here in at the Ben Stadium.
Okay.
So we can see where we can try to we can all get up for that one, man. And I'll be straight up and honest, man. I've said this before. Falcons games like at the Ben Stadium, top tier, bro. Top tier. I'm not a Falcons fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I will not front. Arthur Blank and that Falcons organization, they put on
Oh yeah, because y'all left me last year. I think you and Mark went to
Look, man, Mark told me last minute, man. But shout out to Mark, man. Shout out to bro Mark, man. He just had a birthday, man.
Happy birthday, big dog.
Happy birthday to Duck, bro. My dog Duck. Me and Duck, he's a running back today. But the Ben State, the Falcons games, win or lose, man. Whether you a visitor or you a Falcons fan, they made it like that. You're gonna get your money's worth for your ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that right now. I don't care. Even though I'm not a Falcons fan, I take all the paraphernalia they give for free. I don't care. I'm one of them. I'll be having my Panthers gear on or whatever. They flag. I'm taking that. They offer a little free towel or something. Yep, give me that.
Give me that.
Give me all that.
We'll see, bro.
They got the best concession prices for good food, bro. I'm talking about $2 beers, tall boy type beers, and like chicken fingers and fries and the drink for like $8, $12, bro. Like, and I'm not talking about like some school lunch looking type thing. They do their thing, man, and it's a great experience, man. So shout out to the Falcons for that, man. I give them credit on that.
Yeah, so we doing
eat before you go. In Charlotte.
We doing Atlanta next weekend, then I gotta turn right back around and come back. If we're gonna do that, so that's straight.
Y'all gonna be here for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out, man. But I know, man. Me and the girls haven't done. They've been doing the last few like Halloweens or whatever with their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we did Halloween, man, we went. I think I took it to like, I think I took it to a trunk or treat or something like that. And like put little whiskers on them and stuff. They whatever they want to be at that age. I think they like 5 and 3 at that time, or 5
Mm-hmm.
and 4 and 3, something like that. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good time, man.
Oh, so the girl's gonna be home with you that weekend?
Yeah, but
Okay.
we still do the content, man, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just can't go out. If we go out to, it's gotta be like a family type bar. Hey, man. Hey, bro.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, big dog.
I can really say, I do not care. I will
Nah,
tell anybody, hey, bro.
nah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm not one of them, man. I have never. I just can't do it. I can't put them off on their nanny and stuff like that or whatever and all that. Like, nah, man. Like, we already, it's already a joint cousin situation, bro. But
Nah,
anyway,
you gotta soak up all the time you can, big dog.
always, bro. They know, and they know that about me. So they what I mean, they of that age, getting of that age now, like they know, like I don't, you gonna be with that wherever I go, you going. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Wrapping up sports, man. South Carolina said this last week too, man. I don't even want to talk about the Gamecocks, man. It is what it is, bro. By the time Gamecocks and Clemson play, I think I saw somebody post on Facebook or on Instagram or something like, bro, that game gonna be. They might not even play it on. They might not even air it on national TV, man. If we keep this up, going at the rate, both teams, Clemson and Carolina, I don't care. But other than that, the NBA starting. LeBron, man, season 23, bro. Man, this nigga been playing for 23 seasons, man. LeBron is like a human. Like you think
he part man, part machine, bro, for real. Something going on.
lab.
Yeah, he was born in the lab, like you said before. We ain't never seen his daddy.
Ain't never.
He was created. He was created.
In the I mean, ain't a picture up. You Google it and see what come up. Google be like, yeah, right.
Right.
Google is like, nah. I mean, I haven't seen a. I mean, AI can't figure it out.
But whenever you get done with that, we do that might be the topic for the night is AI, because AI coming, boy, they be coming up with some crazy stuff, man. I'm like, but go ahead, finish up.
You rap because that's all I really want to talk about, man. Tonight, man, the Lions and the Buccaneers are playing. The Buccaneers have been playing good. I think they're 5-1 coming into the game tonight against the Detroit Lions. Well, I like the Detroit Lions, man.
Them Broncos been playing though.
Broncos won a good one yesterday. Man, Detroit is beating the brakes off of Tampa Bay, man. 21-9. Yeah, 21-9. Detroit is they've been good for a few years now, man. I like their colors, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna front. I like the Detroit colors. I like the Cleveland Brown colors too, but they such a trash team. I'll never wear no Cleveland Brown gear, unless it's a Shador jersey. But all right, man, that's it, man. Let's move on, man. Shout out to all you sports fans, man. We'll dedicate a show maybe on Thursday Talk Lives. We're gonna try to do one this week, man. I get that in so that we can talk about whatever. The Usual Words Podshow, live stream Monday, Mighty Moolah, King Dukes. I did a Thursday Talk Live week before last. And I think it went well, man. Like I said, we'll send out an invite if you want to get in on it, man. Come and join and get backstage, and you could be, get on live with us and be one of the guest hosts, and we just talk about it. It's an open topic format. So that's what our Thursday Talk Lives would be about.
That was Jamal. Jamal was with you on them.
Yeah, I came on here talking shit, man. And it's about my boys.
Okay. Yeah, they on cloud 9 right now too, ain't they?
That was the week before last.
That was
And
week before last when we whooped they. Yeah.
I know Jamal probably want y'all to jump on here now. Hey,
Hey, you around Jamal? Cause I mean, yeah, good win, but
I mean, now you got all the Cowboy fans. Now they Super Bowl bound.
good win, Jamal. But you know them Panthers got y'all, so I ain't even gonna hold you.
I mean, here's the thing with the Cowboys. They gotta do something with that defense. Their defense
is trash.
I'm talking about BBL. BBL cheeks, boy. They need to do something. Man, what we talking about tonight, man? What's
man? I've been seeing a lot of these AI videos, man.
AI getting crazy, bro.
AI getting crazy, and I'm wondering, like, is AI gonna be like the remote control for the world? You get what I'm saying? Like,
what that mean? What you
like
mean?
Like you know how you when you turn the TV on with your remote and then you able to control what you watching with your remote. You can turn it to whatever you want to see on TV. Like, I feel like AI might be that type of thing, to where it start controlling what we see. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Because that stuff starting to seem so real, bro. Like, I'm sending like it. Like, in people's inbox, I'm sending videos thinking that they real, and they was like, "That's AI."
I told you, but I said this last. You watched the show, didn't you? Even though you wasn't even on. Mm-hmm. I said this last week. We got to be careful, man. You sending folks stuff that's getting you upset and getting folks upset, or it's seeming real, and come to find out, man, the stuff is AI, bro. It don't
AI, right.
And you saw the outrage, like how they've been using civil rights leaders in these AI videos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it either, man. I saw one Martin Luther King was like at a grocery store, and they was like, "Sir, you didn't pay for that." And he was like, "Oh, I had a dream that I got this for free." And all. Like, come on, man! How disrespectful. AI is out. It's out of control. Like, the videos are freaky to me, especially the ones where the babies like
talking grown.
Come out and then they like jump on the floor and run and be like, "Nah, y'all broke." Nah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I wasn't no fan of Chucky and stuff like that.
But what I'm saying is, bro, is like, can it like take over? Like, it's almost
the Antichrist. I think AI is the Antichrist, artificial intelligence. I think when we talk about the Antichrist, it's not necessarily a person. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily it doesn't say that it has to be a real human being. And AI, once AI is like, if it becomes like sentient, you know what I mean? Like, where it can be like, take like the form or be able to be fused with like humanity, like a human being run with the AI like processor type thing.
I feel like that's what they're doing, especially because we already have those bots. You get what I'm saying? And if they're able to take a computer and it's able to think on its own, what makes them not take that computer and put it in these bots' head, and now it's thinking on its own? You get what I'm saying?
What's the point of being an evil billionaire? If you a billionaire and you evil, like, what's the point of having all that money if you're not trying to do that? Like, that's of course
right.
If I'm somebody who was an evil person, you know what I mean? And and this, I'm not saying nobody specific, but I'm saying if I have evil intentions and I'm worth $500 billion, nigga, I'm trying to start the Legion of Doom. You know what I'm
If
saying?
I mean my thing is, if Elon Musk can create a Tesla,
bro, that ain't even, see what Musk is doing. Yes, we've seen, and shout out, I give Musk props, man, for what he's done with Tesla as a brand. I mean, he wasn't necessarily the brains behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of people get misconception, where he's like he bought Tesla. You know what I'm saying? But he did take it to another level. But I tell you this, man, China, bro.
yeah, China, they stick with it. They stick with
Seen robots, bro.
it. Yeah, they stick with it.
I think we have a lot of technology that because America being how it is, and it's still being, even with all shit going on, it's still democracy, and we have a lot of freedom of speech. That there's a lot of things that we haven't, that's being withheld from us as far as technology wise, that they're doing behind the scenes. But in China, man, the government wants that. They are years ahead of us, like decades, maybe even I don't know, man. What's after decade? Century? What's after decade?
Nah, is it century? Let's see, decade is 10 years.
What's 20 years?
Uh,
we went to public school for real, bro.
right. Nah, I used to could be able to tell you. I done got old now. Century, centennial, the year of the centennial. That's 100, I think.
Oh man, we went to public school, bro.
Ain't century 100?
Century is 100. Yeah, I'm saying what is 20 years though? But anyway, they're years ahead of us as far as, like, we should have light rail in every major city. The corridor that we have of 85 from Atlanta to Charlotte, that goes through Greenville and Spartanburg and all that, GSP airport. Like, there's no way. It's got to do with something about. By the way, Greenville is a whole mess highway wise now because of all the influx of people, and they don't have the roads ready for it. Right. Yeah, they got to do something, and do something quick, because it's growing by the year. Ever since COVID, like right before COVID and since, it's been crazy. Like,
I mean, they built that, they restructured that 385 situation right there, but that's so confusing. And on top of that, it ain't enough. You're right.
It ain't enough. I think Atlanta was doing that. It's always seemed like Atlanta was doing road work. You know why? Because people are always moving there. Always moving here, man. And that's why it's always some type of, spaghetti junction and all that. That looks, it's crazy. But without it, it could be a madhouse, and it still be crazy traffic. But we should be light years ahead with light rail, man. And I don't know what's holding us back, but we're more so, like on this AI thing, bro. Did you see what the president did, bro? You see what Trump did? They had like the No Kings rallies or whatever going on over the weekend, and he put up like an AI video of him in a jet, flying a jet, and dropping shit on all like the rallies, like just dropping doo all over, like AI version. But I'm like, man, this is the president doing it. You know what I'm saying? But AI is out of control. They had an ICE thing where they use these black kids, AI generated. You know what I mean? It wasn't real.
Side note, you saw where the cartel put some money on the ICE head. They said if anybody kill the ICE, they got money on it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey man, crazy is that's only gonna, for was it real? Is it real though? Was it like
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was real. I mean, I just seen a post that said that. I don't know. I don't know how real it is. I mean, I'm not.
you know what I
Huh.
do, bro? I'm not even gonna front. Anytime I see certain posts about like like I saw this post where it was saying the guy was like, they're coming up with digital ID is going to be what they're creating for the whole world, and they've already started it where you got to have the chip and basically the mark of the beast and all that, and this and that, and it was very like like making these points and like, oh, this is specifically is happening here, da da da. So when I see stuff like that now, I automatically go to like Google or go to Chat
Mhm.
GPT, and I'm like, hey, is this? And I'm talking about 9 times out of 10 is debunked. There was a
Okay.
whole thing I saw about this video I watched about this young black boy who um, supposedly robbed this guy sitting in his car, him and his friend. The guy, it says a white guy, and the guy got out and shot the kid, but then emptied the whole clip or whatever. I'm like, God, oh man, he's like, I mean, gave him names and all this other stuff. Man, I went and Googled that, look up like where did this happen at, da 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 da. Fabricated, never happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Made up out the clear blue, you know what I mean? Just made up out of nowhere. So that's why it's like AI is so
But now
dangerous.
I can say that the cartel is real, and it's real thick
Oh,
because I remember going. I
saying that they
remember I remember when I went to Tulum 2 years ago, 3 years ago, somewhere
Mhm.
like that. They was riding like they was riding. You could see them. They had their ARs and they was riding the little strip with the little mask on and everything, And then the other one that they call them the federales, they was riding too like that. So they was, they are strong. You know what I'm saying? Organization, bro. They strong.
oh, that shit real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cartels issuing bounty. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, confirms Mexican cartels issue up to $1,000, 50,000, 50,000 racks, bro, for to kill ICE officers.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something, man. That's first of all, that's horrible, right? I get it, but at the same time, what ICE is doing, how they're operating is horrible.
It is.
Man, you're not creating a sense of you're going after people who are criminals, or you're doing this in a way where you're really trying to just weed out uh illegal immigrants who are here doing like, bro, y'all not going to y'all not I'm not seeing y'all. I'm not seeing no reports where ICE is arresting people and they're arresting them like in the where they have the intelligence where this is a legal immigrant who is like tied to some illegal activity.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here in Atlanta, a mass shooting was like averted because a guy, this guy from Cartersville, white dude from Cartersville, his family told on him that he was coming to Atlanta to come to the airport to like to do a shooting, like he wanted to kill some people.
Mm-hmm.
And so shout out to that family, man, because uh everybody, I mean, you never know when you're going, you don't know who. And I've always looked at Atlanta airport like that, like, and they have a lot of security that you don't see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to have an office that was near there, um, but man, this dude could have. They found the AR and all the rounds in this truck or whatever. He just pulled up, and they played it well. They showed the video or whatever, but it was like twart. I was gonna say, I was trying to say the word twarted, averted, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got to do how they going about this, man. It's not.
That's not right, man. And then, I get it. I get it that you do have illegal immigrants, but then on top of that, you got some people that have created families. You know what I'm saying? And they have babies, and they have. I get that you need your paperwork. I get all of that, man. But
Oh,
if
they
you
made
not,
they made it seem like they're going after the legal, the ones they're out here, committing all these crimes. And then why are you going to these people's jobs? They working.
Right. Right. Right.
Rosa, why she's doing the housekeeping for, that she's for a major hotel chain, that Rosa's the manager of the housekeeping at this hotel chain, and you going in and arresting her with masks on and all this and unmarked vehicles, like you're not doing anything but planting seeds of dissension. Like you're causing. It's like almost like you want to cause a war amongst other with Mexican Americans and Hispanic Americans or whatever, or Latino or Haitian Americans or whoever. Like you're arresting people. You're rounding up people who are being productive citizens. Okay, yeah, they're here illegal. Man, how many people are here who are fair skinned or from Europe or whatever, who are here illegal or whatever? You ain't rounding them up.
Hell, we was brought here against our will, so we you know what I'm saying? Like,
my thing is, if you're an immigrant and you here illegal, why aren't you going to all the places where they can be?
Right.
On the little or where there's a neighborhood where it's more Russian, what I'm saying, immigrants or Italian or whatever. Like, you're not doing that. You're targeting a specific ethnic groups and race of people you're not catching these people in the midst of doing crime.
Right.
I can see if you like ICE did a raid today and they broke up, immigrant he's an illegal immigrant. He's part of the cartel and they find all the heroin, or they find, whatever, child trafficking or whatever, or something like that. No, you arresting my guy. You arresting my dog who do amazing contract.
Right, correct. Yeah.
You arresting his brother and his sons and stuff like that, and you arresting anchor kids, and you stripping them people from their family, man. And that don't make sense to me. You're taking the productive immigrants based on just what? Because they're Hispanic? Because they speak French and they black?
Right. Yeah.
Your brother is asinine, man. And at the same rate, and I got to be fair, even when I see something where they show where ICE has done something, I check it too, because AI works both ways. There can be AI videos that say, well, ICE arrested a woman and put in a chokehold while they were doing such and such or whatever, and I saw something like that and looked it up. That wasn't the case. So it, like, to your point, man, AI is, there's a movie, bro. Check this. I don't know. I know you ain't like the type to really just sit back and kind of watch a movie because you too busy making money, or you got a lot of your roster they need attention.
Yeah, there you go with that, bro. Ain't nobody got no. Hey, this was the Use Your Words podcast. Be good to yourself. Be good to others.
Let's talk about it.
Be good to yourself and be good to others.
Why you
Why do what?
Why you got to have how you do that?
Man, go ahead on with your point, man. What you trying to make?
There's this movie, bro. It's called Mountain Head, I think. It's on HBO. And it is it's called Mountain Head. It is a movie, pretty much. Look it up. It's about these billionaires, tech billionaires, who created AI in a way that it is tearing. They're like flee, or they fled to this billionaire retreat that one of the billionaires own, his own retreat that he's built called Mountain Head. wherever, somewhere, Utah or something like that. But the premise of the movie is that they are all involved in creating an AI that is so real. It looks so real. It's created like wars. Like countries have used them for like intelligence, like against, to like start wars.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I mean, we could talk about all these countries being third world countries, whatever. All of them got these.
Mm-hmm.
All of them got these in the internet, and you can see them, whatever you call them. You say they savages, but they in the bush or whatever, and they got this, and they can see that AI video that's coming across. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, this is what radicalized a lot of ISIS. You know what I mean? A lot of people during that time, and still does, the internet and all that, because the internet is worldwide. You know what I mean? And so these guys in this movie is called Mountainhead. They're trying to see how they can monetize it, like make money off of the fact, like they created the AI, was being used, and now they want to try to. It's almost like they're trying to extort the countries to like, okay, pay us, and we'll show you how you can manage it, or we'll put these safeguards on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, bro, but it's not one of the movies where you like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like it ain't nothing. Like when will it ever? No, it's like that's literally where we're at. You know what I mean? It literally is. What you think about AI dating, man? Have you heard about that?
AI dating. What that is?
Where you can get you can go on a date with an AI, with a artificial intelligent woman or man.
Man, I ain't even. I'm that.
Unplug her ass. Come on, shut up.
Man, this stuff getting crazy, bro.
It's so doggone crazy, man. Because you think about it. Why? Like I said, if I'm an evil billionaire, if I'm someone who's like, I got all these resources and I have the mind of an evil person, I am trying to create the most weaponized
the most humanist robot ever. Right.
that can think but has like evil, wants to take over.
Mm-hmm.
And wants to be on some what's that on some Terminator. You know what I mean? I'm on that. Like I'm trying to
Leitra said, have we seen a man that fell in love with the chat?
Yeah, I saw that. You remember that there was a movie about that too. Remember that movie back in the day with I think it was Woquan Phoenix or something like that, where he was in love with his phone, the AI for his phone, like the Siri type thing. Don't do that. I think I said her name. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You know what I mean?
So nah, I ain't seen that. I ain't see that, bro.
I mean, look, I teach my girls because they be trying to talk crazy to Alexa, and I be like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. They be like, shut up, Alexa. I'm like, hey,
Unless gonna be like, while y'all sleep, start the stove.
Nah, that's why I have none of that.
Turn the stove off.
If she and the stove can be connected to it too. That's why,
turn the stove off.
Yeah, no, Leitra, it's called dang. It's the movie where the dude, he falls in love with his phone. Movie where, but that's where it's going, man.
Yeah.
You see a lot of, we've had relationship talks on our show, but we're more the type of we want to see relationships. We want to see successful relationships and things like that. We're just trying to. We ask questions and we have talks, of course, that are out here that are being had. But at the same time, we're not. I'm not an incel. We ain't no red pill type stuff or whatever. But I feel like there's a lot of divisive talks about it's called her. Thank you, thank you, Dana. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, it's called Her. That movie, like they've already had that type of movie where these people are falling in love with AI, bro. Like for real. Watch Year Million on National Geographic. It's crazy how that stuff. Are you scared, King? Does it scare you a little bit, or concern you? I should say, because I know you fear no man.
It concerns me, bro. It concerns me. It concerns me just because, like you said, you can create something so powerful. Right. Because we yes, we think that we're created, or we are created with no limits, but there is a certain limit to what we can do. You get what I'm saying? If you create, as far as like our mental depthness and our physical, you know what I'm saying, abilities and all of that kind of stuff. But
like
whenever
it's
yeah. But when you create,
you have imagination.
We do have imagination.
On imagination, and what AI allows you to do is damn near create anything you can imagine, and
that's what I'm saying. So
evil. If I'm an evil billionaire, nigga, I imagine taking over Pinky. Guess what we gonna do tonight? Try to take over the world. If I'm an evil billionaire, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, my bad, bro. I ain't mean to cut you. I just keep thinking about that because I'm like, you hear about the guys who have like nerds back in the day it wasn't that the fact that they were smart. It wasn't the fact that a nerd was considered, oh, you're smart or whatever. No, it was the fact that they had no empathy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you value a nerd's work can be dangerous because they would value like knowledge more than just social, and they don't see humans. They don't see like social interactions like people. They don't value people for real. They can be cold. Those are the type when you see like the evil villains, like they don't really like, they're like a Thanos. Thanos wasn't looking for no chicks. Thanos was like, you know, this world cannot be sustained. Like, this universe can't sustain itself going like this. There's too many people. I gotta save it. Half of y'all gotta die. You know what I'm saying? They see the world for like numbers and cold hard.
Yeah. And Shane just said you don't have to be an evil billionaire, just an evil genius.
Evil. That's what I'm saying. The nerds. That's what I'm saying. The evil genius. Yeah. A billionaire will fund.
What up, Shane? Hey, we gotta get together because it's about to be Veterans Day. We all need to get together and go get our meal. Go get our meal. We need to get together. Go get our meal.
I get mine every year, dog. I get mine every year. I had one I had last year, man. I went to I had Applebee's for the first time. For the Veterans Day. Hey, I tell you, this niggas is in there, bro. White, black, whatever. They were looking at me like, I'm like, man, I don't know where y'all in uniform. Like, where your arm?
Since I ain't never seen y'all in the desert, man, we can go see each other at the table.
We can go to Outback, get that free blooming onion.
Yeah, for sure.
Twin Peaks at Buckhead do a Veterans Day thing. Oh, for sure. You know, that used to be our Thursday spot, man. Shout them out to the
Yeah, I
homies.
do. I do Twin Peaks. I do Twin Peaks here in Greenville, man. They show all the major. Yeah. They show all the major sporting events, man. Whenever you know what I'm saying. The last time I went, that was the Tyson and Paul fight. They showed it
Oh
there.
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
you. Yeah, man.
That's what now.
That's why you went. I mean, that's why
Yeah,
you
that's
like.
why I went. That's why I went. Yeah, that's why I went.
But
Cause
that's
I
why you
like they show all the major sport. They show all the major sport
like.
events. That's why I like it. Yeah, for sure. Cause I ain't gotta pay for I ain't gotta pay. I could go over there and watch it for
That's
free.
true.
After
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
they got a gang of TVs, man. A lot of
Yeah, for
stuff,
sure.
screens. Yeah, yeah. Peaks, all right, man. Twin Peaks, all
Say,
right.
let's do it, man. I'm coming to Georgia next week anyway. Let's do it.
Hey, Twin Peaks and Buckhead is like, hey, bro, Shane, damn, man, we should have. When Sam was living here, man, we would meet, in the Homeville. That would be our Thursday spot, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Like
coming, Shane. I'm coming in town this weekend, man. And next weekend, yeah, next weekend.
weekend 31st.
Yeah, so let's get it.
The
Hey man,
usual.
let me get this baby. She got school tomorrow. I gotta go. I gotta volunteer tomorrow too. So
Go, bro. Oh, you PTA too?
huh?
You PTA too?
Nah, I'm not PTA, but so you know they're homeschool. They go to a co-op on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so with being homeschooled, with being a homeschool parent, you gotta serve 10 days out of the year.
You good,
So
bro? Yeah.
so that's one of my volunteer days.
That's what's up, man. Man, I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. Hey, man, look, shout out my fellow PTAers. Make sure y'all pay y'all dues, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got some things coming up, man. My baby girl, the oldest, man, she had rehearsals today. She's rehearsing for the big musical. Remember I was telling you about the part, and she was
Yeah,
like, heard my voice in her head when she was before the audition and all
yeah, I
that.
think you were getting ready to tell me about it. I think we was on the private chat. I mean, but then
But
we got sidetracked. You know how we do.
oh yeah. But anyway, she got the narrator part. I asked her, I was like, you okay with that? You good? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to shout out
Yeah, shout out. Good job, Nate.
the narrator part and narrator 2. And she was like, I gotta wear all black or whatever, but I'm gonna have my bow. I'm gonna make sure I wear my bow. I was like, all right,
Man, I'm
um,
proud of her, man. Proud of her.
man, she that's really something she really want to do, man. So I'm being guarded, but I'm watching her. Just let I don't think she wants to do it to be famous. I think she wants to do it because she likes like doing that. She likes like you know what I mean, like acting, and she likes singing and performing and stuff like that. So as long as that, I'm cool with that. I've talked to her like I don't like if fame is the game. I'm gonna be kind of trepidatious about it. You know what I mean? Because people we've seen too many have heard too many horror stories, and especially with women, man, and just really anybody in that type of industry where people find out you want to be famous and they well, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How bad you want this part? You know what I
Right.
mean? Next thing you know, you're on a casting couch with a dude in a robe, talking about, we want to go over some lines and yeah, sitting on the couch. But anyway,
They got a daddy and an uncle that don't play about them, so that they got
it going down like that. Ain't gonna be no Cassies around here.
at all.
Oh, it'll be a different type of freak off, my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, first Podshow live stream Monday, Mighty Moolah, King Dukes, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday to our live stream Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, we will be having another business spotlight coming up. Maybe we'll do that next Monday or
For sure.
First Monday in November. We'll do that. The first
Okay.
Monday in November. We just came up with that right now, y'all. Look at that right now. Also Thursday Talk Lives. every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna try to keep that going too. Open topic format. Y'all come on if you want to get on here and do what me and King doing right now. I can send you the link and we can get on here and talk about whatever and whatever, anything and everything. So we appreciate it, man. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. What's your word for this week, man?
Man, consistency, man. I'm gonna go back. I know I probably done used it before, but I gotta stay on there, bro. I do so much and I jump around so much, man, the way I need to stay consistent on one thing, finish one thing, and move to the next. So I got to have consistency, bro.
For sure. Same. You know what? Can I piggyback off that, man?
Yeah, for sure. You my brother. We good.
Go back to what we were talking about before the show, man. So that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna be consistent, man. We got some good things happening anyway. So that's all that's all that's really separating from things happening and things, continue to go in a positive direction is just staying consistent, which we're gonna do, bro. And I mean, we appreciate it, man. Hey, y'all pray for all the folks out here, man. Government workers who there's a lot of them going through it, man. Perfectly they'll get a resolution done this week, and the president can sign something so that way he can stop sending out AI videos of him shitting on protesters. I don't know what's that about. That's wild. But yeah, man, y'all pray for them, man. Like I said, be good to yourself, be good to others. It's the Usual Words Podshow. It's Mighty Moolah.
King Dukes.
Yeah, man. We'll check y'all next week at 8:30 p.m. Till then.
All right. Peace. Thank y'all so much. All right.